What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here. Here we are back with some Clicker Heroes. I've done quite a bit of progress, unlike I thought I was going to be able to kind of do. I don't know if clicking F actually do more damage with it at the moment or not. Oh, nowhere close. Alright, yeah, we're resetting here anyways. I'm not really going to get any farther of a push. Before we do that, actually, I want to claim these, those, and... Is the raid finished? I don't know if the raid's even finished yet. Alright, it'd be actually this one still. Yeah, it is, but we're going to reset and grab that. Yeah, we'll destroy the... Those are pretty bad. So, yep, I wish to ascend. Awesome. We'll start more quests here in a moment. Let me just collect these real quick. Let's get a couple clicks going. Actually, we broke idols, so we got to put this down to make up for it. We're going to have tons of these to open. I went up a lot of zones since my last progression. And I've still only got a couple relics. I'm going to keep it, or a couple ancients, and I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to optimize this last time before I buy them all. So next episode, I'll probably have a bunch more. I have... It's pretty early in the day. Is this one up here? Level 12? 4 hours? Boom. Alright, we'll take it. And over here, we'll just go for the ruby. Nothing else there is really that great. I'm trying to like utilize these on the higher guns. It's either these or rubies on the higher level guys as much as possible. Everyone's still pushing. I actually got Arthur out here on a 2-day quest because I know some of you guys would be curious on how he's doing. But just to level him up, make sure he gets up in levels. Can I? Yeah, shit off the bat. I'm going to need to make sure I leave some extra so I can guild out of Masked Samurai, because we definitely can at this point. But we'll get back on idle here in a moment. Now, let me actually move everything, all the guilds, to Masked Samurai for the moment. Awesome. Let's save the game. We're going to import. I'll show you my ancients here in just a second, too. We're going to go over that. So right now I've only got Argave, Atman, Dora, Libertas, Mammon, Mimsy, Morg, Zealatas, and Solomon. It's the main like super core group. Obviously, for example, I have all the gold ones except for the one that gives extra for extra auto clickers, which would be kind of helpful because I have 3 extra the whole time because I don't do any clicking yet. So I mean, like there's some that I definitely want. Like Dogcog adds up to be pretty good. I mean, Chronos we can kind of deal with that with because I've been doing some pretty rapid resets. Let's spend these and I'll actually show you kind of where my resets have gone and what they've gone into. Let me just spend these up real quick. We're going to have a pretty good spend. It's only going to want us to have 5,000 left. So I'm going to have to skimp on something. How much are we spending into these guys up here? How many does it want me to actually spend in there? 5 into Atman, 5 into Dora. We'll go skimpy probably on Dora, which is going to definitely ruin it, but we got to be able to guild into some other guys. So I'm going to have to be really undervalue some stuff, but either way, you can see we're jumping up a ton. Yeah, that was ridiculous of a jump. All of them are going to be like this. Our jumps have been really crazy, absolutely demolishing the last goals. So it's been going pretty well. Like that. Look at that. It's crazy. Let's get our gold fellas because they're all the same. But I haven't got like Kuma yet, so we're still kind of like the super long. Although we wouldn't add too much to Kuma anyways, so I don't think Kuma would make a world of a difference. And then it's just 5 in the last 2. But again, we want to keep some to reguild. Really, they're not even. Kind of want to even them out, so I think we're gonna skip the last one on Atman, and that'll probably leave us with enough left. So if we do 1, and then do 1, 1, 1, 1. Just watching this. I probably want at least 100k left. I think we'll just do that because technically that's it. All it would want us to do is do 1 more in here, and that's everything. I think we went up 5 in this. I think, yeah, we had to have. So I'm gonna hang on to that, and that'll be for reguilding purposes because we're definitely gonna need it. Again, this push is gonna be really insane. Again, we'll go over that in just a minute. Let me just get this kind of taken care of. So we're good for a little while. I could probably just do this as well. I can only do 100. Whatever that works. Just buy that real quick. And actually, while we're super early, I'm worried about just popping that. I don't care about like energizing or anything. Just want to get the early stage of that out of the way real quick. But anyways, I've actually done quite a few. We're already under our 6th ascension. I stayed up kind of late last night to try to achieve some of this, so it went over well. You can see our first one, I ended up pushing up to zone 171. Last time I pushed about, like, I think 300, or it may have been actually 200, our last Transcendence. So we pushed quite a bit farther. It was either 300 or 200. I think it was 200. I don't think 300 would be really easily possible. That'd be way too long of a push. Yeah, there's no way. But we spent like 3 hours instead of the hour that I spent, which an hour to push through that is pretty good for 300 souls. Instantly went and flopped that in 40 minutes for 5,000 souls. This is really quick. Pushed up decent levels. I could have pushed faster. It just stopped insta-killing. So I decided to do a reset because I knew I was pressed for time that night. And I was really just trying to get more souls. So resetting I think was actually very beneficial. Even though that was not a full length push. Like I definitely could have pushed a lot farther like I said. I instantly flopped that over for a lot, like a huge drastic jump there in just an hour. An hour we pushed really far, and that's about what an hour will do for you. Almost insta killing. It wasn't the whole time. I pushed a little bit at the end, not insta killing. And that's with 10. You gotta remember that's with killing 10 each time, or the chance I think for 9, because we have some relics I think boosting that. This is the one I set up for overnight, which obviously did us insane. And this one, that number is there just because of we claimed the reward. That's why it's already so high, but the raid reward. So we're already onto a great thing, already on a 6th thing. I mean, our transcendence time is already, or only, not even 24 hours yet. If I keep that rate up, we could be at a very good, another very good transcendence. I'm trying to do my best at that and keep the transcendences good and low. This one I want to do lower, especially because we pushed for 11 this time. Again, we're at 95 now. For any of you guys that missed last episode, we are at 95 ancient souls. So next time we'll be breaking 100. We should be at 105 if I go for the 10 again. If I can get more, I will, but the chance of me getting more is fairly slim, as it's hard to push for more than 10 at a decent rate on resets. We're definitely not getting 200 of the rest of the stuff right now. We'll buy what we can, and we can actually just already go drop one of the auto clickers there. Again, I know I need to get the rest of the relics, and I'll honestly probably do better once I do it, but I was just trying to get these guys up and optimized, because if I got the other ones up, like, everything would be such a lower level, and I'd rather just optimize this group I've got, so I can come back and we'll start up, and probably just pick up the rest of the idle ones. Honestly, at this rate, we could pick up everything and just go instant active at the end of our builds, but these bees are really creepy when I have animations off. They just hover across the screen. It's just a shadow, which is weird. Shadow's even an option? It's gotta be, right? Maybe not. Yeah, no, doesn't look like it. And again, our quality, we have the quality thing like off because it makes the game run faster. And again, just so you guys know, the game runs better if you turn things like some of that stuff off. Like, not even like if your game runs fine, that's not the point. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like my computer can easily handle this game like a lot. The reason it used to lag actually back when I was testing stuff, and I didn't realize this was what was doing it, but I was rendering a video in the background, like episodes and like one of the first like 20 episodes. That's what happened for any of you guys that are still around from there. That's another question. What episode did you guys find the channel on? Throw that down in the comments. Let me know. I'm kind of curious, like if you have an idea or what series, if it's a different series, and if you know around the episode of that series, which you found it on. Like where I currently was, not the episode you found, but if you guys remember. I mean, some of you guys probably won't remember that. It's kind of hard to say. But yeah, like, yeah, I was told, like, the animated monster is a big one, and over the course of, like, 1,000 monsters, it makes it go by so much faster. Because it kills faster with it off, so. It's kind of nice to do if you're really worried about that. I mean, if you're just going, if you don't really care, keep it on, but we'll be able to afford that soon. Just need 100 levels of it, so we got the rest of everything, so just going for this. And I can actually, I don't really want to break idle, so I can reload that, but I'll probably reset before that because I'm going to try to do a couple tonight as well before next episode. Try to do a couple of resets, but we're getting pretty well on the achievements. I'd love to complete all these achievements, but 500 ancient souls, that's ridiculous. Although I think one of the quests is literally like zone like 30,000. We still haven't got any of those either yet. There's so many people who've gotten a couple of those, and we've gotten none. No Leroy Jenkins. Some of these quests, like, there's some of the skill quests. Look at that. I'm never gonna do that. Literally never gonna do that. I've done 23 of them, and it was literally like 5-minute ones to pass the time. Like, saving up for that many quests, never gonna happen. It's alright. It's not like we're like there's an end to this game. So actually, I would consider us beating the game if we got to the point of having the last like hero, which again I don't think would happen anytime remotely soon, because I think it takes forever to go from each hero to hero. To get from like, again, I haven't even gotten to the next hero that I've been trying to get here, Sushi or whatever. Haven't gotten to him, and there's getting to each one. There's such a big jump in gold. It's crazy. That's the goal. I'm curious if this run, if by any chance, I doubt it, I'm sure we'll still have to go into Midas, but I'm curious if we'll even be able to skip Midas at any point, to where we'll never guild into Midas because we can get him to 2,000 insta killing the second we unlock him. Curious if that's going to ever happen. I mean, it obviously will happen eventually. I'm just curious how many Ancient Souls we need for something like that to happen. But I was told around 100 Ancient Souls you can get to Sushi. So we should be coming up on him soonish because we're at 95. We might be able to do it this trans. If not, definitely next trans, but I think we can do it this trans. I'll even, like, I'm going to try to push for it. Who knows, I may extend the Transcendence if we're getting close enough to it. Just try to make it happen. It is something I really want to do. I think it would be a lot of fun. Well, there's quite a few stuff in here. I mean, I can go over to my stat sheet too. Start at the bottom, I suppose. Lifetime Dark Rituals, that's cool. That's actually quite a few. Probably nothing compared to some of you guys. I don't know what Bloop Coins is. Never seen any of those. Total relics found. I gotta go over my relics too. Total upgrades purchased. It's been 99 days since our first. Wow, that's funny. 99 days since our first. Yeah, that would make sense. I post every day, so since our first episode, I believe this is episode 98. So that makes sense. I know some of the episodes I've had to like pre-record extra for like the weekend if I knew I was going away, so you guys would have something over the weekend. So I know that's happened in the past. I've done it a couple times, so that makes sense. It's kind of funny. Again, it makes 100% sense because I upload every single day. Since I started this series, I don't think there's been a day of Clicker Heroes that was missed. Ruby quest complete. Man, I feel like some of these should be a little higher, huh? 5-minute quest complete. Why does he keep track of that, but not the other ones? Seasonal events. It's just presents and guinea canes and stuff. Mercenaries. You can see our highest is 25, which we're hoping to beat, which I don't see how we couldn't with Arthur. We're going to hopefully beat that. Current count, blah, blah, blah. No Leroy Jenkins buried, which sucks and is upsetting. I never go over this. This is cool to do every once in a while. Total Ancient Souls, obviously, are right there. Roll Transcendences, 8. Really? 8? I think there was less than that. World Ascensions, this Transcendence is 6. That makes sense. Maybe I guess 8 sounds alright. But, highest zone, this Transcendence, yep, highest zone ever. Relics found, this Transcendence, I didn't know it showed that. Ponyboy status, golden. Stay golden, Ponyboy. Alrighty. Ascensions, yeah, it just shows. Oh, that's our total World Ascensions? Cool. Dark Rituals, this Ascensions. Rubies, click this Ascensions. Can you only get 25 in an Ascension? 1 out of 25. Does it live update? No, it doesn't. Huh. Maybe that's why you always get it on the earlier levels. Someone's actually commented that, and I've noticed it too. That it seems you seem not get as many later on. Maybe you can only get 25 in one Ascension. That is news to me if that's true. I know this is capped out. Like Dark Rituals, you can only use 20 in an Ascension. I know that's the thing. But I didn't know Clickables, you could only get 20. That makes plenty of sense, because it does seem like the early levels you get a lot more, and then when you push up to like 5,000 or even like 4,000 plus, it's like you just don't seem to get too many. Especially when 4,000 is kind of slow. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Monsters killed, boss killed, treasure chest. These are live updating. Gold gain, gold lasts 60 seconds. That's cool. You can see how much you made in 60 seconds. Hero souls, blah blah blah. Don't really care about that stuff. Clicking, you can see clicks here for any of you guys that were wondering. Not that many. I don't know if these count as clicks, like the auto clickers. I don't think they would. I feel like it would be higher than that if they did. Maybe not. That's pretty high. Most clicks per second, 123. It's pretty good. Right now it shows our critical click chance, blah blah blah. Total critical crits. That's quite a few. And then just damage. Nothing insane. Cool deal. Just for some of you guys that have been wondering as well, I do have the tutorial series in the works. I'm trying to get a couple like episodes ready for it. I don't know if I'm going to do it weekly or how often I want to do it. Maybe like, I already have a fairly full schedule, and then adding more Clicker Heroes videos to it's kind of weird. Again, they're only going to be anywhere from literally 60 seconds to 5-minute tops. Tutorial videos on little things in Clicker Heroes from the beginning, from the get-go. So any of you guys that don't know how to do something, is going to be a series for it, which is going to be sick. Again, very short episodes that are going to be not like on a whole subject, going to specify on like a small portion of a subject mainly, just to kind of put it all together, make it easy. But yeah, relics. I don't think we changed out much. Actually, I don't think we changed out anything. Did we? No, I don't think so. I think these are all the exact same ones. We got saving up some forage cores, which are nice. Really waiting for that nice relic that puts us overboard and makes us do really well. But that's gonna be probably about it for this episode, guys. We can do a quick attack on the boss. Oh, it hasn't even reset. I forgot. I thought that was done by now. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna do the attack on the boss. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If so, please smack the like button. It really does show the support to the series. Lets me know you guys still liking it and want to see more coming. And as always, catch you guys later. Peace.